Welcome back around to Final Fantasy Type-0 HD. Last time I showed off the extra cutscene after beating the game. If you hear any background noise, that's my phone. So, this is New Game Plus. I'm gonna show you pretty much everything that you get. Level, equipment, and whatever you had... whatever you had equipped get carried over. Uniforms also get carried over. Everything you had also carries over. So basically you'll be getting more, you'll be having more AP, you'll be having an easier time overall. Well, if you don't raise the difficulty, I am going to. And yeah, you can have all, and of course these items are carried over. Your Eidolon levels are carried over. Same as, I don't know still if you can carry over Eidolons. In full honesty, here is where you change difficulty, and yeah, this Fenice. Here's something I'm gonna add. There is something special for beating every single mission on Fenice. However, doing so, getting that special thing requires you to beat every single mission of the game in that difficulty, including the ending mission and the beginning mission. Say we were going to do it in this playthrough, I would have to beat the original, I would have to beat Pandemonium on Fenice, then defeat the original the tutorial mission on the same difficulty. And Fenice is no slouch. In case you don't pay attention during the ending, well, after the ending, you get a wall of text, and it says the following basically: enemies are at level 50, above your 50 levels above what they would be in officer difficulty. As you can see, however, there is also more catches to this. You are locked into whichever party member you choose. First. Second, every single enemy in the game has auto rage. Approach Fenice with caution. Also, if you got the Setzer in a previous playthrough, it seems you keep it. And yeah, for this part of the game, you are not allowed to have them. Not that it matters. I mean, there is, as I get it, nothing special going on here. I'm looking for the other, for the 5. This is the Nagi and the others. Okay. Every single item you had at the end of the game carries over. As you can see here, I'm showing you each of them. Well, this is everything I got. And yeah, knowing tags, I was looking into this and noticed that tags are very unique in this game. This is, the more knowing tags you hand over to the Moogle, the better your reward. But you need to hand them at the same time. So since I'm gonna be grinding for the stronger weapons, I will focus on getting these as well. These are the Emina items. I don't know how that works yet. I'm gonna show it likely for the next part, or whenever I have access to the overworld. I don't know how the overworld works in this game just yet. And yeah, you keep your As I said, you keep your uniforms, and also you keep your lassie crystals. As you can see, we have 7 to hand over. I think that the last lassie crystal we'll be getting is the one in the Tower of Agito. That is one of the last things I'm gonna do. That will be until last playthrough though. I will do 3 very likely. First one that I've already shown off. This one that will be largely a bridge, will be big things like missions and so on. That's what I'm showing off, not everything there is. I accept hints, avoid spoilers if at all possible. That's pretty much the one restriction. Regarding this, you turn back time for 2 days. I don't know how that works just yet. I don't know if everything you did goes back or not. If you guys know anything, please drop it in comments. Oh, I'm gonna go to the gate and see what there is to do here. Clear right now, I'm looking at if there is anything. Yeah, you can't go out to the overworld until you are done. Okay, before running out of time, I'm going to show off one last thing. And then I'll meet you when I'm doing the more important things of the playthrough. Also, in this time lapse is when you want to encounter Nagi and the rest. At least as far as I get towards finishing their quests. And as I get it, have them have the red cape. I'm going to the graveyard to show it off. So this is something that will cost time to go. As you can see by the question mark. This is pretty much how it was in the original game. Well, in the original playthrough rather. Sorry. There is, however, something else. Events that you have unlocked for the... well, regarding optional stuff, don't waste... seem to not waste your time. I'm gonna look for one. This is Yarmari, we've already seen this cutscene. Here's 8. No, she's not here just yet. Cynical as always. And here you can see it. This is Ace's new weapon. Tray. Cutter. And those are the only ones I've unlocked. Well, 7s as well. And yeah, as I have mentioned, you unlock things by beating missions in the harder difficulties. Weapons, you get them by beating a number of enemies with determined characters. That range is at about 200 or 300. Yeah. So last thing I wanted to show off. Well, there's 2 things I wanted to show off. Let's go to the Chocobo Ranch real quick. We are given Chocobos again. We're given Gazelle Greens again. I love this track. You're not allowed to breed just yet? No idea what. I still don't. Actually? Your Phantoma carries over? and so do your accessories and your weapons if you have any. Regarding chocobos, you do get to keep your chocobos, so that's not at all a bad thing. That's the last thing I wanted to check out, and there's the other thing. And we've already seen this cutscene, but I wanted to show this off, that it has a check mark. If you see a check mark,
seems like I'm always running into you guys.
We're in the same class at the same academy.
you get the item, and time does not transpire whenever these events are involved. Checkmark means you've seen it in previous playthroughs, and it doesn't take from your timer. Question mark means even though you've seen it, it will consume from your timer. Okay, that being said, I think that's everything there is to show. I think, I'm not entirely certain. There's nothing else here? No. I don't know if you ought to talk to the Muggles in this playthrough. Let's go to the lounge. And yeah, there it is. Well, he still gives you the rewards. I'm looking to see if the Cadet Master has something for me for this one. No. Here's Cutter and Jack. There's the Moogle. Class 7. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, having shown that off, I am going to cut here, and I'll meet you back when there is something else to show. This is Israel-san, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.